Welcome, everyone. Thank you for joining us. We had some technical difficulties, so please stay tuned just a moment as we're getting ready to start. Thank you for being patient. We're very, very grateful. We're very, very grateful to all of you. Thank you so much.
As we will be beginning just shortly, thank you for taking a nice deep breath in, just allowing yourself to ground, preparing yourself for this beautiful 30 minutes of silent meditation. We're about to begin, so thank you for your wonderful patience. We will shortly begin.
Thank you, everyone, for joining us for this beautiful silent meditation on this group focus energy with embracing this inner divine love and directing it towards Gaia. So for those of you that are new, that are just joining us for the first time, so begin relaxing into your heart space and begin really breathing into that beautiful sacred heart space. Seeing or sensing, feeling that sacred, pure, white flame of light inside the center of your chest. Breathing deep into that blessed, sacred, purity flame of light. And breathing out through your mouth. And deepening your breath. Breathing into the pure white flame inside and breathing it all the way out. And seeing and sensing or feeling yourself completely enclosed inside a sphere of light or a ball of light or a diamond structure or a Merkaba, fully connected to Gaia's crystalline diamond heart, and also connected all the way from your heart through your crown, all the way up to source light, straight to the heart of source light of all illumination, down through you, down to Gaia and the vertical axis, and begin to really breathe into the sacred flame of light, of the purest white dazzling light, and feed yourself with that breath from inside out. Feed all your bodies through your out breath, expanding your field even wider. And take your time in really breathing in the divine love that you are, the gift that you are, the sacred being that you are. First, fully, completely enclosing yourself with this spectacular, pure, dazzling white ray of light. And when you feel yourself from inside out, you bathe enough in this frequency of love, then direct it towards Gaia by bringing your hands out and allowing all the amazing high vibrational images of the highest solutions for Gaia and her humanity to stream through you, you being a living vibration of this frequency of light, and allowing it to be directed to Gaia, to wherever it needs to go, in its perfect trust and faith. And as you just keep breathing the love inside of you and allowing to love to vibrate from inside of you out from your palms towards Gaia. Welcoming all your divine to this sacred circle in the sky. Welcoming you with your hands together. Bow to the circle of love around earth with this 30-minute meditation meditation. Take a deep in-breath in and release. Take another deep in-breath in and release. And one more deep in-breath in and release. Come all the way back to your body. Release now. Let go of your toes, let go of your feet, roll your shoulders back. Welcoming everybody back as you get a chance to share what you experienced. Thank you everyone for your part. Welcome you back. If you have your water, just oil yourself up here. So, as usually, we share a little bit about what took place. So, Michael, so tonight for me, as we began, was a little battle because the technology just took me a little bit to get into it. But as soon as I was able to relax and really get into it, right away I saw a plasma around Gaia, and all of us that had gathered, we were part of the plasma on Gaia, almost like a bubble that you blow, like that, but more golden, golden, so that we were golden around whole Gaia, and all of us were part of that, that golden hue. And as I stayed there, so what began happening was I began noticing um, going into the breath. So my body started taking the movement, which usually it does. And this movement started with this rhythmic movement. This rhythmic movement, it began to in the image that all of us were breathing into the same movement, same breath going in, going out, going in, going out. And this rhythmic movement that was happening, we were tuning to the breath of this going in and going out. This from each time we would go in and out, this pulsing that would take place. What I started seeing was all consciousness, all creation of Gaia, from plants to animal life to every living being was doing, like flowers in the tree. They were all doing the same movement that was happening in my body. It was in the same breath like this. And I saw then suddenly it kind of like a fractal even to my atoms. And my atoms were doing the same thing. Then even to my molecules, then even to my cells, then even, and all my cells all started doing the same thing. I mean, they were already doing the same thing. I was just noticing it. Then my organs were doing the same thing. And then I got out of my body. Then again, the image went through the trees, the flowers, all animals. Every living being was doing the same thing. And it started coming out of earth. Out of earth, I started seeing all the spirit guardians, all the angelic realm, all the ascended masters realm, even the galactics. They were all white golden, and they were all doing like this. The same thing. They were all the same mimicking movement. Then what was so interesting, there were several of them with the staff. They were doing so as this was happening, the staff was almost like heading down, going up, and then suddenly that imagery shifted to indigenous like Africa, that this movement taking place, and and from there it was the awareness that we were all together, not just on Gaia, not just in the celestial realm, not just in the spirit world. Then it moved to the inside the womb of creation, and the womb of creation, everybody was like praising the womb of creation by breathing simultaneously into the womb of creation. It was so powerful, and my body was in that same way. I mean, like, it was going from fractals from micro to macro, cosmic, and 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 the womb of creation, the breath of it, each time, it was pulsing light, and I saw them from all the masters and trickling down to all of us around Earth. There's this, there's this gold, gold, gold liquid light coming in, then from inside of our heart, this almost like a spring of pulsing particles of gold was going out, and so then the plasma was breathing like this. My hands just moved up, and then it was moving further out, and then I saw the image of a jellyfish, the way it was, dancing like this, you know, like the way it does that. All of us were expanding the fields, and the last imagery I saw was an earth, all of us were on earth, and the, the breath passages of Gaia, which are in the grids, the unity grids consciousness, are actually trachea breathing passages of Gaia. They were all breathing. It was so beautiful. That was my experience tonight.
Thank you for sharing.
Yes.
Immediately when closing my eyes, I saw your hands and my hands around Earth. It was very sensual, because I felt a lot of energy within my palms, a lot of heat. And as our hands were around Earth, there was this white luminous light that came from both of our hands, and it went directly to the center of Earth and went straight down. And this time I saw this huge, huge crystal above Earth and a very, very powerful crystal in Earth. And as we were bringing this light through our hands, it was directly hitting these crystals and then going directly into Earth, and then shimmering out all throughout Earth. As it was shimmering out, it was interesting to see animals, humans, and beings as they were walking. Their heart was right in front of them, and the hearts were leading them. So, as the animals were walking, as the trees were walking, as every life energetic form was walking, there was like this heart right in front of them, and the heart was actually leading them. And as they were leading them, it was taking me to imagery of different portions of the earth were naturally rehabilitating itself, because that white light that was coming in was trajecting straight down and it was purifying the land. So there was a lot of portions of the land was turning from brown to green. A lot of trees and shrubbery and bushes being grown in areas of fires or deforestation. Then it started showing all these old extinct animals coming back to life. These animals started to rise from the ground and started to return back to their natural habitats, ecosystems. As that was moving, and all these energies were moving, then there was these heart-shaped energies kind of falling from the sky. And as they were falling from the sky, they were landing and receiving all this beautiful, powerful energy that was beaming around. That took me into, and then my hands became even deeply strong with golden energy, where then I noticed that white energy was turning to gold, and then as it was going out, everything started to pulsate. So it was like a pulsating beam that was coming from my hands to Earth, and then everything on Earth was pulsating energy outward. And as that was pulsating outward, I saw visions of the whole, all the oceans, all the water being cleansed, being purified, being cleared. I saw all types of trash, all types of pollution cleansed, purified, cleared. I saw hands being held. And as hands were being held, then it flashed right onto the Capitol. And it was wild to see some of us, I won't mention names because without the permission, but I saw some of us as leaders standing around the White House, and for some reason we were actually allowed permission to stand around and all hold hands. As we held hands around the White House, the pulsating light of us was being directed toward the White House. Then our hands led around the White House to the streets, and thousands of people in the streets with a candle, and it was lit. And we were holding the light around the White House because all the light that was coming from us was being directly toward the White House, and then it just kept showing more people, thousands of people filling up the streets of DC, and filling up all the cities, and they're all holding candles, and we're all just in a position of like sending as much light, as much love, all directing toward Washington DC. And as that was happening, then the image of the world came, and it was just some of the masters, and there was the angels, and there was the elemental kingdom, and the dragon. Every being possible from the celestial realm was surrounded by Earth. And as it was being surrounded by Earth, the pulsating light from my hands had grown and grown and grown and grown to the point that it was just this. All I can say was like this pulsating energy that was filling my body up with like this deep connection of love, and this deep connection that what we're creating and what we're doing and how we're bringing forth that is making radical change. And at one point, I heard like a voice starting to go through all the I ams. As the I ams were moving through the voice, that was being projected through the light of our hands, and then pulsating through every being. So all the I am frequencies and energies were coming from the universal realm into the world and being pulsating back as if that language, those codes were being activated with all the beings around. So I just sat there for a while because I could feel the heat in my hands and energetic tingling, and I could feel my heart keep expanding. So I just sat with that pulsating because I knew at that moment time and space was all lost. So I just wanted to stick with that energy and just feel it was moving through. But it was really powerful to feel how many beings are supporting us from so many different dimensions, and how all of what we're doing is being like expanded and transformed in ways the mind can imagine. It's like bigger and beyond that. And the more we keep radiating that love and that frequency and the visions that come through us and bring those visions in. There was a lot of, at one point I just saw a lot of whales and a lot of dolphins and a lot of masters that were coming in. So I feel this frequency is here for Tuesday nights, but I also feel this frequency is also here for all of us to utilize in our free meditations. Powerful
for sure.
On Tuesdays at 8, but I also believe that anytime that we just want to tune into this beautiful pulsating gold energy that's being covered with the planet, drop into that, because for me it brings this connecting, nourishing, balanced feeling that
very balancing. Thank you so much. Let me see. Hello Joanna, hello Mindy, hello Radha, hello Patty, hello Carrie, hello Maria, hello Chris, hello Tanya. Thank you so much for all of you for joining. Hello Shakti, hello Donna. So we have just finished and would love to hear what you experienced. And let me just see, here's the live on here. Thank you everyone. Hello Valerie, hello Demetrius, hello Sunshine Line, hello Donna, so much love. Hello Rashika, so much love. Would love to hear what your experience was. Please let us know, type it out. Again, Michael and I are sharing it because it's very valuable for us, but on the Facebook event page, you can share on this YouTube link right here. You can write it out, what you experienced, to give validation. And part of it, why Michael and I openly share what we experienced, to give you the permission to also express what came through you, so that you can just give yourself that gift of allowing it, because we are all being instruments of this frequency coming in, and then when we join forces, it goes out exactly where it needs to go out. And what is so important, as I shared last week, the logical mind, the reason, rationale has no place when it comes to the spiritual consciousness. When we are tapping into the spirit realm, this reason, logic, it does not work at all. So it's very important to put it aside and just allow yourself to experience all that you're experiencing, and just express them. The more you give yourself permission, the more you're interacting with the frequency and you're not resisting it. So much love to you. Please drink a lot of water. Have a great sleep. We're so grateful to you. And also, we're so thankful to Rise Wellbeing Center in Western Virginia that has now joined forces with us so people can attend in person there in Northern Virginia. Thank you, Tanya, for opening your home for Tuesday nights in Bluffton, South Carolina, so people can now go there and gather. Any of you that want to open your home for a small circle to gather, even 2 or 3 people, and join in on the live stream with us right here on this YouTube channel, please be sure to let Michael and I know so we can announce it. The more we are allowing this frequency to come to earth and go exactly where it needs to go. And it's just pure divine love. It's expanded on everything and everyone. We don't control it or do anything other than being the instruments of it. So much love to all of you. Thank you so much for your service tonight. You're amazing. You're courageous. And you're just a sacred vessel of divine expression, and so valued, so appreciated. We look forward for being with you next Tuesday. Join again, and please spread the word, spread the link to as many people. Thank you so much. Aho, everyone. Good night.